Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope that you all are doing great. Welcome to your channel Math D1 D2 Scientific Academy. Today I am going to explain you question number 3 of exercise 13b, and your book is New Syllabus Mathematics 1 and SM1. Students, before starting the lecture, I would request you that if you want more help regarding your subject, then you can subscribe the channel. Okay, ji, question number 3 is the figure shows a parallelogram ABCD where AB is equal to 10 centimeter and BC is equal to 6 centimeter. If DE is equal to 9 centimeter, find the area and the perimeter of the parallelogram. Okay, students, here the figure is given. Here this is your parallelogram. Okay, ji, this is the line which is drawn. This is a perpendicular line, 9 centimeter. ABCD, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. The length of this side is 6 centimeter and the length of this side is 10 centimeter. Okay, so we have to find out the area and the perimeter of the parallelogram. So first write down the formula, that what's the formula and what we are required. So the formula to find out the area of the parallelogram is base multiplied by height. Now what is base and what is height? Students, remember that the line on which this perpendicular line is drawn, that is your base. The line on which this any perpendicular line is drawn, that is your base. So this is your base and this perpendicular line is the height. So always remember, baseline is that line on which this perpendicular line is drawn. So that is your baseline and this perpendicular line is called height. So now I'm going to put the value. So it means that in this figure, the base is 6 centimeter and the height is 9 centimeter. 6 multiplied by 9. So 6 9s are 54. So 54 centimeter square is your area. Now let's come to perimeter. So as the perimeter, the formula is same as you write down in the case of the rectangle. The formula to find out the perimeter of the parallelogram is 2 length plus breadth. So 2 length is 10 and breadth is 6. 2 16, and when you will multiply 16 with 2, 16 to the 32, you will get 32 centimeters. So this is your perimeter. Okay, so I hope that this question is clear to you. Alright, now let's come. This was question number 3. This was question number 3. Okay, now let's come to question number 4. Okay, students, question number 4 is the figure shows a parallelogram PQRS where QR is equal to 10 centimeter if ST is equal to 8 meter and SU is equal to 11.2 meter. Find the length of PQ. So students, in this case, the figure is a parallelogram Q, question number 4, and the figure is like this. Okay, the difference between parallelogram and rectangle is this, that parallelogram is basically lean, but a rectangle is not lean. Here you can see that this is lean, like this. Alright, so PQRS is a parallelogram, and here this is a baseline, and the perpendicular on this line is ST, and the length of this ST is 8 meter. In the same way, the perpendicular on this line is SU, and the length is 11.2 meter, and the length of this baseline is 10 meter, and the length of, okay, so we have to find out the length of PQ. So students, in this case we have to find out the length of PQ. Students, in this parallelogram you can see that there are two baselines and two heights. This is the baseline and this is the baseline. I have told you that a perpendicular line on baseline is basically the height, and this is the baseline, this is called base. So it means that we are having, we can use two area formulas to find out the area of the parallelogram. So the formula to find out the area of the parallelogram is base multiplied by height. So there are two, okay, here you can see that there are two baseline. This baseline because a perpendicular line is drawn on it. So this is the baseline. And this is also the baseline. QR is also the baseline because perpendicular line is also drawn on this base, on this line. So we have having two baselines, so we will use two formulas and they are equal to each other. they are equal to each other because it's a parallelogram, and you know that in parallelogram it's equal. So what is the base and what is the height in this case? This is the baseline, which is PQ. So write down PQ as it is because we do not know the measurement of baseline. Now what is the height? As I have told you that the perpendicular line on the baseline is the height, and which is 8. In the same way, baseline over here is 10. And this is the perpendicular line which is drawn on this baseline, and which is 11.2. So the height is 11.2. This is your height and this is your height. Now I will solve it. PQ multiplied by 8 is equal to, I will multiply 10 with 11.2. So what I will get? 112. This 8 is multiplying with this PQ. When it will go to that side, it will divide. So the answer is 14 meters. So students, the length of PQ is 14 meters. I hope that question number 4 is also clear to you. Okay students, now let's move forward to question number 5. I'm going to show you a question. Okay students, question number 5 is, the figure shows a trapezium ABCD where AB is equal to 35.5 cm, BC is equal to 18 cm, CD is equal to 20 cm, and AD is equal to 16 cm. If C is equal to 15 cm, find the area and the perimeter of the trapezium. Okay, so here this is the trapezium. So first let me tell you that what is a trapezium, so what the shape is all about. Trapezium is a shape in which there is one pair of parallel lines. As you can see that these are the parallel lines. Parallel lines are those lines which never meet. So these two are the parallel lines. So in this case, in this figure, you can see these two are the parallel lines. So whenever there is a figure in which there is one pair of parallel lines, so that figure is called trapezium. So this is the trapezium. Okay, now what we need to do is we have to find out the area and the perimeter of the trapezium. So first write down the formula so that we can know that basically what we need to find out the area. The formula to find out the area of trapezium is half multiplied by sum of parallel sides multiplied by height. Now sum of parallel sides, we can give them the name A and B, or we can just add them. So half you write down as it is. These are the parallel lines, so I will add their lengths. This is 20 and this is 35.5. Now what is height? Students, any perpendicular line on the parallel line is the height. As you can see that this is the height. So in the trapezium, 15 is the height. So I will write down 15. So the formula is half sum of parallel sides multiplied by height. Okay, so these are the parallel sides. I will add them. Half I will write down as it is, and this is the height. Now I'm going to do the calculations. Alright, so when I will add 20 and 35.5, I will get 55.5. I will multiply 15. Now I will multiply 55.5 with 15 and I will divide it with 2. So I will get 832.5, and when I will divide 832.5 with 2, I will get 416.25. So 416.25 centimeter square. Okay, let me see the answer in your book, because you also text me that in my book the answer is this and you have found this answer. Okay, this is the same answer which is in your book. So 416.25 centimeter square is the required area of the trapezium. I hope that question number 5 is clear to you. Okay, it's not completed yet because we have to find out the perimeter as well. So now let's find out the perimeter of the trapezium. Okay, you know that what is perimeter? So whenever you find out the perimeter of any shape, remember that perimeter is the outer boundary of the shape. What is perimeter? Perimeter basically is the outer boundary of any shape. So now we are going to find out the perimeter. So what we will do is we will just add up all the sides. Okay, perimeter is the sum of all outer sides. Okay, is the sum of lengths of all outer sides. So the perimeter will be, I will add all sides, this side which is 16, this side which is 20, this side which is 18, and the last side which is 35.5. So students, you will add up all the sides, you will get 89.5. So 89.5 centimeter is the required perimeter of this trapezium. So I hope that this concept is clear to you. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.